we are here. Welcome to Leaf Green on Nuzlocke, specifically. And, well, last time we made our way to Cerulean. Gyrados died to a critical hit from that Grimer in Mountain Moon. And of course, we've been spending a good chunk of the previous stream grinding on a Magikarp. And I'm not clicked on the thing. So yeah, this is currently our team. Magikarp level 15, level 13 Clefable, level 20 Nidoqueen, level 18 Ivysaur, level 16 Spearow, and a level 10 Beedrill. Which we're not doing shit with. We are refusing to do things with, in fact, for that matter. So I will be trying to yap a little bit while we're grinding, but if I suddenly stop, it's because my mouth decides to hate itself massively. AKA I had to put in a new temporary filling. And first thing I learned is that I had a lot more saliva in my mouth, quite a bit, so that was fun. And secondly, good lord, the taste when it's fresh, it's like ugh. So there's just a point in my tongue that's constantly in a state of ah-ness. So you know, that's fun. And I also chose to have soup last night, and so, you know, and to be fair, I don't mind soup. I don't mind soup at all. Like, soup is a sensible thing to have, especially if you can't eat solids properly. On point. So, yeah. If my mouth suddenly gets swollen again, I'm going to assume that it's actually something to do with food or anything else, or, you know, that part of my mouth is absolutely fucked. But hey, you know, I physically can't actually go to any dentists because the private ones tell you no if you've ever been with the NHS before. The NHS don't have anything, and the emergency lines will only care if it's extremely vital, like you get it done now. It's like, so, you know, I get screwed over no matter what, which is always fun. So, yeah. Also, I'm glad I chose to play Leaf Green as I saw my feed randomly an Emerald Nuzlocke, and I was just like, well, I'm glad I didn't choose to play Hoenn in any capacity. There's no way I could compete with that. But then again, I can't compete with anyone really. That's just the truth. I mean, if I am competing, if you do prefer me over someone else, then hey, that's lovely, thank you. But obviously, obviously, there's a reason why there are people who are popular and people who are not popular. I've been unpopular my entire life. That's right, I'd be the one that you'd pick last in basketball. Did I play basketball ever? I don't even remember if I ever played basketball in PE because people didn't choose me. No, I had to sit next to the weird kid that was always going about Forza. Okay, if they see this, you're not weird, I apologise. I'm sorry. But I wasn't really I wasn't really into Forza at the time. It was like, I have no idea what this series is, and that's partly because I just never had an Xbox at the time. I got an Xbox. I had an Xbox One. Way too late to suddenly be getting into Microsoft stuff. But to be fair, when you have parents or parent in some ways, decide no Xboxes. It's like okay. So PS2 perfectly fine. Nintendo Wii perfectly fine. PS3 later on nearer to its end of its lifespan. Yeah, sure. Xbox 360 in any capacity. Oh no, how dare! Even once they actually released models that didn't get red ringed as often. So of course you would have it at school where it would always be like, people would be like, oh, this game on 360, this game on 360, this game on PS3. Ooh. And meanwhile I would be the kid going, Nintendo. And that just point blankly, it's like the one person that actually talks about Nintendo. It's just like, because I had a DS, I had a Wii, I didn't have a GameCube. I did not actually have a GameCube. I have a PS2. It's so interesting how I ended up with like the best selling of the consoles of the generation. So it's like PS2, Nintendo Wii, PS4. Oh, actually, I'm not sure if I missed it there a little bit. Hell, this generation, I'd argue the PS5 is obviously the more popular one, and yet meanwhile, the ones that you'll see me play on primarily are Switch, which, yeah, the Switch was most popular actually, everyone would actually go by that logic, and Xbox Series X. Like, that's literally what I've got on my desk. Spiro! Oh. So I have put a question in the description of which Pokemon do you think is the most annoying to evolve? There's a good myriad of answers to be had. In fact, I can supply them quite well actually, as I've attempted a number of these in various Pokemon playthroughs, both on and off screen. For example, Phoebus is annoying, mainly just due to the fact that in Gen 3 and 4, mainly just because it requires you to actually care about the contest stuff. Especially with the beauty stat. And you know what, fair enough, you get a Milotic. But not fair enough, what the fuck is a beauty? I know, it sounds weird, but still, to complain about that factor, but like, I never knew what a contest was as a child. I just thought, oh okay, this is a weird thing. I never really understood it. I cared more about battling. I cared more about my precious Torterra. Anyway. Besides, Phoebus is in and of itself in Gen 4. Not an easy Pokemon to get, so, you know. Never actually caught one. But it isn't, but it just looks annoying to evolve in those gens. Pardon me. Now one that I have actually attempted to evolve and have done. Pardon me, I may have mentioned this, but Galarian Yamask into Rinrigas, so pesky. You must have a set amount of damage done to it without it dying, and it can't be of your own doing. And magically, you've got to somehow know exactly where in the wild area you're meant to bike your way through for it to have evolved. And it's just, there's no clear indication in the game in any way, shape or form that would inform you, hey, this is what you got to do. You just have to either randomly just be doing stuff and then just randomly just, oh hey, Yamask is evolving. Or go online, where someone who has figured it out can tell you in a voice of, yeah, this is the worst thing Game Freak has ever done since the last thing I accused them of being the worst thing they ever done. Yeah, kind of voice. And then you just end up thinking, huh, how annoying. And it is annoying. To get Basculegion, you need to do recoil damage. That's fun, I guess. Wait, no, that's annoying, because the way Legends Arceus works in terms of the battle mechanics. God, no. Why would anyone do this to themselves? Speaking of Legends Arceus, actually, Pokemon require using a specific style for the moves. Sometimes those can be a little annoying, just because of, you have to act, because these moves, you're using double the PP and they only have like 10, so it's like for like, Standard Weirdeer, Galarian Crowfish, and not Cerulean Crowfish, not Galarian, I don't know what's wrong on that one, into Overquill, that sort of thing. Their moves, specific ones, are not the most sensible to be using in the first place, spamming it like the way you do. They're good moves, don't get me wrong, they're actually decent moves, but the fact that you're using up the PP so much more just to be able to evolve them, like, that can get in your nose a little bit. Surf Edge, get 3 critical hits in the same battle. Good luck. Obviously, I should mention this because I've got a shiny one, but King Gambit. Have an item. A specific one. Only certain bishops even drop, let alone have. So, good luck on that one. And of course, you don't have to beat up more bishops. Again, good luck on that one. Like, seriously, the game is... It's actually outright annoying. I think that's actually a horrible evolution of Pyro. But I do like King Gambit. So, I'll let bygones be bygones. Game Freak, you get away with it this time, you know? That should just be the logic being used at all times. If it gives you something good, then hey, you know, maybe we can forgive. We can forgive a little bit. Obviously, that might be a bit of flawed logic, but you know. One of those that I've set to set, I would happily maybe actually just go and do some of the story battles, but I don't want to waste the rest of my Pokemon on Magikarp. No, once Gyrados I'm willing to do things, but still. Whew. Yeah, it's definitely a feeling with like the Sunlight now, so it's just like, it might be it, but I'm not sure if it's me or if it's just that it feels a little tense at the moment, just out of, because it's recently applied yesterday. Ooh, crit. You cheeky sparrow. How much more experience is it going to take for a Magikarp to get to level 17? The slow XP tracker, ladies and gentlemen. It's got 5,558 XP and is level 16. Meanwhile, not too much more XP, and Bonita Queen is at level 20. Similarly, Ivysaur's level 18 and has less overall XP points it has gained. See the point there? The point of it all is that it shows off the XP tracks. Some are faster than others to get to level 100. The idea is that, oh, this base system has like, oh, this Pokemon will level up faster, but it might not necessarily be the best Pokemon overall-wise. Or maybe it is a good one, who knows? The point being though is that obviously there's optionality to it. Do you want to risk taking the time with a slower XP track Pokemon with maybe a larger game to be had? One Rattata with the Sparrow and it takes out nearly half the health. And that's the thing, like, at the end of the day. Things like this has got to be done in a correct manner. But here I am moving the keyboard a little bit because it's more my thing and I'm making a bit of noise because it's... Oh, what is it? Is the bio on? Oh, how about like... Maybe there's a few things on the desk I could like sort out still a little bit. I'm not the tidiest person in the world, but you know. That shit. Ivysaur. Here. I wonder if that helps. I'm noticing the current views, and it's like, hey, you know what? I hope that I am improving, you know? It'd be good to improve more and more. Been taking a serious crack at this for a bit. Two bank holidays over the course of a weekend and my phone bill went out late, which is lovely, because now it means that I quiet my empty wallet. Be poisoned, you foolish Sparrow. I just wish Magikarp was getting more XP out of this. You know what, we can take a shot at it. It's a level 10 Spearow. Let's see, can level 60 Magikarp do any good with its tackles? The answer is no, because we missed. And Lear's just a card. Ah, God. Sometimes I swear, the way that my various components of attacking goes, sometimes I swear, tackle misses more often than I would like to admit. And that's outside of playing Gen 1. Like, obviously in Gen 1 it happens all the bloody time, but because there was just that increased chance of it occurring. Yeah. 2 layers and I missed on a tackle, I had to switch. So that, yeah, that's the issue with Magikarp. Like, I missed once and I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna lose Magikarp. That is a crazy attack. Poison Point is nice actually in some ways. As long as it's actual physical contact, there's a chance of poison, and that's lovely. Obviously, I would prefer setting up Toxic on a Pokemon that I need to like whittle down, but you know. It's level 8 this one, so I'll take a shot at it. And see a crit. Does a nice bit of damage. Again, I will apologise if I don't stream as much this week overall-wise. Busy stuff happening this week IRL-wise, so... Like, yesterday, oh god, like, even though I had stuff to do, like, I slept quite a lot yesterday. Not intentionally. So that was a thing. Alright, that much damage, as long as we hit every time and it doesn't... Oh, it growled. It wasn't growled. I have no way to deal with that other than switching out. Lovely. Come on, game. I think we're 2 hits away. 2 hits. And they went for a lure again. Okay. We'll take that. So occasionally fighting with Magikarp is doable. Just like 1 battle per time to the Pokemon Center, pretty much. I just splashed. Holy shit, I'm an idiot. Okay, I've been rewarded for my idiocy with a growl, which means I'm able to switch post-haste. I'll switch over to my own Spearow. Level 8 Spearow does nothing XP-wise. Now level 10 Sandshrews on the other hand. Oh, they're lovely. Mayhaps the process would be quicker if we would be able to safely utilize Magikarp in trainer battles. Actually, hang on, why am I running off this way? I can still do a bit quickly. Besides, I don't have the notepad thing up. I don't think I saved it. But Clefable also needs levels. It does. It's going to be a fire part of my team for the time being. It's going to need to have some levels. Level 14 is not the best really. I need it to be at least around 16, 17-ish. But it's a Clefable. It will go a lot quicker, especially since Mega Punch does its job. It does decent damage. Sure, priority moves will be able to go fast, but that's just how it is. I can't stop that. Besides, Mega Punch is stab for Clefable in this gen, which is good. It's good. Stab moves! I got it. I do like a good stab because well, just because I happen to like good old bit of knife crime. But regardless of all that, it's nice that it's like, hey, this move is of a typing that of the same as the Pokemon. That means it's more powerful. I like that aspect. It makes sense that like, pardon me, a Pokemon that is a psychic type that is all about exploding people with their mind is able to explode people with their mind better than say a Pokemon where you wouldn't expect them to be able to even attempt said thing, but they can. Like say a random fighting type that has nothing psychic about them, able to use a psychic type move like say Psybeam. That'd be weird, nice bit of coverage, but weird nonetheless. So obviously it would be weaker. Now obviously if something like Medicham had it, then obviously then I'm speaking out my ass. But you know, a little bit, but then it'd be stabbed. It would make sense. It's a psychic fighting. It being able to punch you in the face very hard and then attack you mentally as well, that makes sense. Oh, critical hits. I hate to see them. I would love to see them, depending on who's doing them. Right, okay, now should we head to Pokemon Center? Yeah, we'll head over to the Pokemon Center. Also, I've actually caught all the rest of the bits and pieces of WrestleMania I didn't see, and obviously Mania. Mania happened, obviously. Saw it Monday morning, the part of Sunday, and I gotta be honest, I'm in agreement with the internet for once. I would have preferred to see The Rock show up to cause the interference that would allow John Cena to win the match over Travis Scott slowly making his way to the ring. Although, personally, in my opinion, if I was Cody Rhodes, I would have just let Cena hold me while Travis Scott slaps me in the face while the ref is in full through. Because, like, that is a one-way trip to keeping your belt. Like, that would be the smart thing to do. Like, oh, they're going to get themselves DQ'd in front of the ref, okay. Then, you know what? That would have made more sense to me. Like, let it happen. Cody being like, hey, you wanted to play dirty? I just played dirty. Dirty. What comes out like that? No. We start the match, no DQ, or hell, a new ref that is biased. Like, rob people of that aspect of, like, this is the thing. We didn't get the crescendo of the end of the match. It was rather a flat finish, which is exactly what Cena said was going to happen. And here's the thing, here's the fun fact. If I started the stream by saying, hey guys, welcome to me doing a shit job at Pokemon, look at me being shite, you wouldn't want to watch that, would you? For obvious reasons. I basically outright announced that I would be doing a bad job. Hell, I could have just said, hey guys, we're just going to run around in a circle for an hour. And just do this. Completely silent. You'd think I'd be trying to hatch an egg or something, but no. Just run around in a circle. Just completely silent. If I did that for like an hour, would anyone actually want to watch that? No. Because it would be boring. Just out and out boring. And that's the thing. Yes. I'm fine with Cena doing less of the pageantry, less of the flashiness that he's done for years. This is going to be a heel John Cena that doesn't want to do anything that the fans would cheer. Now, whether or not people will cheer him regardless, that's an unfortunate situation of Cena being too popular to really truly be heel in the eyes of people. Woo, level 17, we're so close. Because that's how it would be. This is how it is. There are just some people that you just will never see getting booed. And it's just how it is. You can't stop it, basically. Ooh, pardon me. But it still doesn't mean that you can't do a good match. Like the match itself was not the best. Pardon me. Meanwhile, the internet of Tom and are going on about how great Raw was, and I'm thinking, okay, what happened? And it's like, oh, right. A bunch of NXT people showed up, heel tons galore, Rusev back. Oh yeah, the Smarks would love this, wouldn't they? Can a level 17 Magikarp take on a level 12 Rattata? We do 6 damage. No, it does 6 damage. Well, 7 damage that time. Oh boy. Due to it having quick attack, we cannot rest on our laurels. That's how it. Okay. Okay, we've wasted what, like multiple hours from the previous stream and half an hour of this stream. I am going to pretend that we never had a Magikarp in the first place. Hey guys, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to part 3, where we today we're going to be going on to Nugget Bridge and fighting a trainer, fighting Gary before that. I just need to do the usual sort of thing of rival fight. We start with Pidgeotto, so against Pidgeotto, I think the best option obviously for that will be to go forth with Nidoqueen, and then we can switch over to Bulbasaur for any of the other Pokemon and all that, so you know. I hate critical hits. I hate critical hits. I hate them so fucking much. The fuck? Why do I have lost multiple Pokemon now to critical fucking hits! Well, the fake is in Gary with his Pidgeotto. It's level 17, so do be careful and all that. Blah, 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 blah. The usual spill there. I was kind of hoping for Mega Kick to hit out, well, Sound Attack. Mega Kick is now never going to hit. I will be better off doing Double Kick, even though it won't do as much damage. At least we can hit twice. And now with 2 Sound Attacks, Pidgeotto really is going to get on my nerves here a little bit. Thankfully, no, it's on 1 health. It's on 1, and it's going to start now. Okay. Welcome to facing an Aqua. Now, we can actually swap and be set up perfectly for his next Pokemon, basically. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to switch over to Ivysaur. Aqua will only have Teleport, which is great news. It means that he can't do shit all to us, and I can just tackle it to death. And it's just free experience for whichever Pokemon you have now up front, which is lovely, you know. Could have used this with Magikarp, to be honest. Then comes the Charmander, not the Water, damn it. Fuck you! Fucking critical hit! What the fuck? That was a crit as well! I mean, you fucking deserve getting poisoned! What in the actual living fuck? I'm gonna replace Mega Kick immediately. First moment I get, I am replacing Mega Kick. It is just not working. So we have a vacancy in our party now. Pardon me, which is great news in a way, because we are about to head on to a new route. Well, first we'll have to make our way through Nugget Bridge. Again, another route which would have been lovely to maybe get some experience on a Magikarp for. I was kind of hoping to be like, hey, you know what, maybe we could go up here, but I realised, no, I have to get through Gary first. Kind of would have wanted to go with those to help me out against, say, oh, I don't know, Charmander. You know, the Pokemon that he will always consistently have is the starter that's better than mine. We get the Fame Checker off of him at this point because, yeah. And we need to heal because Nidoking took one hell of a slacking. Oh, I didn't want to talk to Nostroy again. God damn it. I am distressed. I am upset. I feel wronged. The world hates me, and it's by counter up front, which means we can maybe. No. I want Spearow to level. Bug catchers will fight with Spearow. On to Nugget Bridge, a series of trainers that you have to fight. And it ends with a fight against a Rocket Grunt. A sick fight, if you will. Step 1. This bug catcher. You'll have a bunch of bugs. That's all I can say about it, really. Like, even if we were going to try and level up Magikarp through Nugget Bridge, like, I'd be using Spiro through this train anyway. Maybe that's it about the sword Nuzlocke. I just didn't get critical hit all the fucking time. You know what, we're on a roll. Let's go, Spiro. The second person. Now it's serious. As opposed to the previous one where it wasn't that serious, actually. This last has a Pidgey. Surprised by that, to be honest. You know what, last Gary stung with Pidgeotto. I mean, ugh, annoying that is. Anyways, down, a couple more to go. An Oddish! Hey, perfect. Peg time. Ooh, it barely lived. And okay, went to Sweet Scent. Sweet Scent lowers our evasiveness. Sure. Take it. And a Bellsprout to end things off. And we quitted. I just don't like quits. Like, even though me getting them, like, I just don't want to see them. They can fuck way off. That's why I will review quits. Wait. On our third trainer of them all, we can head back. We don't have to do this way, but also I don't need to bring for a moment, because give, oh, it's not easy now. Ah, we've gone on to the normal. Or maybe it went from very easy to easy. No. Oh, it was a Sandshrew. I should have gone for Bolt for Ivysaur. Ivysaur would have been the better option, but in terms of just doing a thing, but now well. We'll just double kick a bunch. When I get Voice Slam on Nidoqueen, it's going to be replacing Magikarp. I'd rather actually be able to hit the Pokemon. Seconds. Damn Intimidate. Yes, seconds. Poison the poison type. Alright, that's trainer number 3 dealt with. Trainer number 4. Are we getting tired? I'm getting fed up with my own bullshit, but you know. Another last, this time with a Nidoran. Yeah, make it hit! Well, I just ruined that Nidoran Nails Day. And a Nidoran female! Aww. Okay, so now Mega Kick wants to hit on this trainer specifically. Oh, okay. Fucking dead. It hard me complaining too much, obviously. Like we're near to replacing it. Yeah, here we go. Body Slam, can't be little 4 moves, yes. So Mega Kick has 120 power, 75 AC, 85 power, but may lead to throw paralyzed for 100 accuracy, which obviously we would be replacing Scratch with this actually, in any sensible word. Body Slam's more power and can paralyze. We'll go with a Scratch. Mega Kick can just be like a, oh, maybe we can, kind of thing. Oh, I just ignore it. Let's start with Ivysaur this time. Number 5. He'll stomp me apparently. And is a Campor with a monkey. Mankey, the monkey. Ah, you don't quit me, you bitch. Ah, that's Final Spirit. God damn, I wasted a ton. Oh. Oh no, 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 don't quit continuously on. Hey, you know, we're only twice and I've only got the first one. But seriously though, just it quit it twice. Still, like on it's in the correct chart which okay, well, at least it didn't quit. At least it's fighting type in this gen instead of Gen 1 where it's normal. Okay, we succeeded against all those trainers. Lovely stuff. Now we are going to have to fight a rocket person. I think Spiro is up for the job. We did it, we beat them, so we get a nugget! Yay! We could join Team Rocket, except of course we obviously are saying no repeatedly. Or our silence just makes them think that we're refusing out of stubbornness. So we now have to fight a rocket one. Fast stop, and Ekans! Fucking intimidate users. Damn it. We would have definitely killed, holy shit. On the bright side, a single peck will do the job now. Level 18. Good job, Spearman. And in comes the Subat. Alright. We have been supersonicked. That gives me an excuse to switch. Ha! Gurchom's decent against like any male Pokemon that can make physical contact. Just congratulations, full. Thankfully, calling it Monaco actually is not the worst name from said thing that I could have chosen there. So anyway, we now have Route 24 here, and Route 25 over here. So this is Route 25, that patch of grass there is Route 25, and this is Route 24. And over here is TM45, Attract. In Generation 1, that would be Thunderwave. So anyways, first thing first, let's head back to the Pokemon Center, because I desperately want to make sure my team is healed and ready to go about encountering Pokemon. And I'm going to consider my options as to how I would go about it. No, I don't have to say Clefable. But Clefable is the one of my lower level ones that couldn't actually do a hit and not. Because that's right, the Beedrill's just here because it exists. I'm not grinding Beedrill up at this point. Like, the fact I wasted all that time on Magikarp for it to then feign I'm in a state of hatred. So Route 24 is an ab. Oh, I should have started Ivysaur up front. Alright, time for a missing counter. Right, Route 24, Abra. There is a chance we get an Abra. We are 100% having to switch strain if we do. We have a Pokeball that we can throw. Well, as in, I have more than one. But... Oh. Yeah, that's a miss. Alright. Lovely. Oh look. The Abra teleported to up here. That's why I'm able to now just immediately do a miss. Of course we fucking missed. I can't even get experience off of Abra. Fuck's sake. Well, okay, on to World 25. Let's see if we encounter something that I can actually fucking catch. And we'll fight the hiker in a moment. Right, okay, let's see. Dupe's Claws. We love a good old Dupe's Claws. Let's just punch Weedle in its stupid face and call it a day. There we go. I wish I could play Final Fantasy right now, but it's like... But it's Tuesday, so we wouldn't be able to do much before... Dupe's Claws, even though our one died horribly. Good job, Pidgey, you idiot. Ooh, pardon me. Another Pidgey. You know what? Maybe I should load up Bulbapedia and double check that there is any options that we can get. We have Mount Moon coming up on our thing, so probably. Cerulean, option 4, Pokemon. We're looking for Gen 3. Caterpie, Weedle line, Pidgey, Oddish, Bellsprout. No, wait, we can't get Oddish. Bellsprout we can. Maybe even Caterpie. Oh, that's lovely. Right, well. I'm just gonna start running away from these bloody Pidgeys. Ah, okay, Bellsprout. We'll take it. He's calling my Did the dog get our homework again? Hey, we got a Pokemon! We caught a Bellsprout! Lovely stuff. It will be instantaneously on our team when we finish going through this bit. It's a flower Pokemon. Right. In reference to the fact that James from Team Rocket had one, we'll call it James. There we go. Oh. James Bellsprout, and it is of the nature. Maybe we'll level it up a little bit. It's mild, and it has chlorophyll, which means its speed is it's faster in the sun, and it has fine rate growth from that currently. So, yeah, mild. It's mild. That means its special attack is increased, and its defense is lowered. So it does mean that its fine whips are actually stronger slightly. Let's head back to a Pokemon Center. We can easily use this on the hikers, get some XP on it. Every single fish, like our next opportunity for a Pokemon that may actually be able to do something against the Charmander would be like a ground type from like Rock Tunnel or Diglett Cave. And the issue with those is that they're going to be ground types. Ground will not be working when it becomes a Charizard, which is why we need something like water or walk. We do have Rock Throw. I give a Pokemon Rock Throw as the... in order to deal with Gary's Charming Lure. Well. Right, so anyway, that's Hikers galore, as you can see. Pardon me, which means, outside of wild Machops, we should be able to easily deal with them. Ah, crap. Me open mouth. So how do we make our Fire Whip stronger? Simple, use growth. Rises our special attack. Sadly, we're going to get murdered by the Machop, aren't we? No, it's using focus energy like an idiot. Okay, well. Well, good news, fellas. We beat up a Machop. Even though it had to start by critting us in the face. However, the other Pokemon is doing. Suddenly, although we have two grass Pokemon, they're both grass poison. Like, right now, a Psychic type could ruin our day, basically. But we do also now have Sleep Powder, which means we can utilize a combination of Sleep Powder, Wrap, and Growth to do stuff, as well as Vine Whip in its singular uses. We're off to see Bill, but first we have to battle this guy. This is what that time was. Ica Wayne has an Onix. Hi, Onix. I have a Bellsprout. Ah, reach the mirror. Easily beatable rock ground types. Do that, fight this one. This one. Okay, right. Okay, I'm gonna have to switch. Okay, game. Stop with the critical hits game! Seriously! I'm getting sick and fucking tired of them! Alright, Bulbasaur, you're up front, because apparently my entire team is very getting hit with crit heavy for whatever reason. And it's just like, ugh. It's Dan and his Slowpoke. Slowpoke. And we do hit super effectively with Fine Whip. However, we do have to be careful with Slowpokes at the higher levels when they start actually learning Psychic type maneuvers, because our Grass type are Poison type, so Psychic hurt. Owie. But hey, we're doing a good job. Level 20. We're still on Fine Whip and all things, but hey, we're managing. This person's boyfriend is cool, apparently. Yeah. Love makes you think some people are cooler than they actually are sometimes, you know? Happens to the best of us. Steve and mail. Yeah, no. No critical hits. Fuck you. I'm getting so sick of seeing critical hits. I'm just going to refuse to play Fire Emblem or Pokemon after this stream for a while. Out of just, I want to be away from it all. It's Hike a Knob! Super effective hit against the Gyrados. Right, number 2 dealt with. A third Gyarados! Like, dude! The Geodes! Level 21. And we end with a Machop. Great Chop has a high and crit rate, Chris. Can't complain about that one. I still can't complain about critical hits. I wanted Gyrados, damn it! No, I could never get one. Our opportunities for water types are any of the routes that we haven't been to yet, that we haven't had an encounter, when we've got the good world upwards, because old world can only net us Magikarps. Lapras. Oh, out of Silph. Oh, Hyper Fang! Okay, I didn't do much. Frankly, we're super leveled comparatively to this batter. Oh, just scared the living shit out of me, that game. It would appear that we've been intimidated. It's fine, I can switch. Okay, but switch to this. Yeah, we're doing us. We can see once we've done this, we can actually do more. We don't have to fight Misty yet, because we can head down. Because if memory serves me correctly, we should be able to go in. Unless I read it so that you have beat Misty in Gen 3. But pardon me, in Gen 1 you can head down to Route 5, and there's nothing stopping you from going down to Vermilion. So. Secret power! Secret power. What does secret power do again? I pressed the wrong button. What does secret power do again? I've never used it. Secret power! Attack that may have an additional effect that varies with the terrain. Ah, okay. Interesting. Ah. I have to find this one. This person has a friend with many cute Pokemon. Oh, and they're jealous. Oh. That's Haley, stop being jealous. You have perfectly cute Pokemon as well, like this Oddish here. We both critted. I don't do one damage. Oh, that's just that. No, game. Please. Enough with the fucking stupid ass critical hits, please. Oh, excuse me. On that yawn. A face in the snow. I liked having that. Not again. That's not rather sweet. Like a flower that would give me a severe case of hay fever. Yippee! Another level for Oliver. Hey! Where's the leaf? Finally, an advert I'm fine with anymore. Yay! Yeah, I'm fucking taking this. 25 BP, and it's much more better. And although I've been complaining about it, a heightened chance of critical hits. In Generation 1, Venusaur can be a quick machine with Razor Leaf. Alongside doing the toxic leech seed shenanigans that really ruin a person's day sometimes. Anyways, heading into Bill's cottage and... Oh, look at the little fairy! No, obviously, this is Bill. He turned himself into a Pokemon. We'll help him out. He realised the second too late, he's not really a furry. Just mentally fucked in the head. But we need to do this so we can have access to the SS Anne, which will allow us to then be able to get cut. So it is all done in service of that. Gyrados won, so we don't look at his Pokemon collection, sadly, but we do get the SS ticket. So yeah, we can now head to the SS Anne on the Vermilion City, and we can go and have fun. Bill gets to be all introverted and alone. Damn it, Bill, why can't I be the introvert? Yeah. Well, anyway, we've pretty much everything that. So back down to Cerulean, we'll go heal up and see, Misty, there's two things. Misty we could possibly do. I'd be relying primarily on Nuzlocke. I need to keep constant checks as to what I'm actually able to catch. Because this is Gen 1, it still uses the Gen 1 deck, so it's like... So Route 5 in Generation 3, it's Meowth. We can only get Meowth. Outside of Shiny, we can only get Meowth because Oddish is 5-red exclusive. And the only other encounter was Pidgey. Oh my, and Bellsprout, which are Duke Scores and Duke Scores. So, but anyway, if we are allowed to head this way, yep, the officer is now out of the way of that bit there, which allows us to head on out through this gap here. Let's... Oh, you know what? Let's start with Clefable. This guy claims to be an innocent bystander. We do not believe him in the slightest, and battle occurs. Team Rocket trying to be evil as per usual. Oh, they started with a Magikarp. I've started with the wrong Pokemon. Switching time. Switching time. We chose the wrong Pokemon to start in this battle. Why am I double kicking? I have Body Slam. Well, no matter, it only dealt a very minuscule amount of damage. Body Slam! Body Slam! I love Body Slam. We're just going to do a billion Body Slams, not put anyone over. Nido Hogan. It's a Drowsy! Quick, Body Slam the Drowsy! I like it. Pokemon in terms of it's an option in Generation 1. Hypno's a fabulous option because it's a little bit, because it has a little bit more better physical defense. And it's a psychic type that can fully evolve without you needing to trade. So it's actually quite a lovely choice to have if you can't get your hands on an Alakazam. Or Mr. Mime for whatever reason. Anyway, we get TM28 from this Team Rocket Grunt and we put it in the TM case. Now, TM28 should be Dig. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong, it could have been something else. No, it is Dig. So now we have an excellent ground type maneuver we can teach a Pokemon. We can teach it to Crable, we can also teach it to Nidoqueen. It is single use though. That's the only downside, is that we have to decide when we want to give moves to Pokemon. But anyways, heading along this way, if we head this way over towards Route 9, we can't because there's a tree in the way, damn it. But we can now head down here to Route 5. And hop into the grass here. Now I am actually going to throw Bulbasaur up front. Because I want to use Sleep Powder. Basically, we're just going to have to keep going until we get... basically, we're going to have to keep doing encounters here until we get a Meowth. Or a Shiny. I'll take a Shiny. I'll take a Shiny Pidgey. You're a ton of a Pidge. Gee. But, you know. And, of course, Bellsprout is also dupe scores. Shiny Bellsprout, yeah. I'm less on that idea, but, you know. It's just a case of getting the Meowth. There it is. There's the Meowth. It's a female one. We might be a little higher level to be hitting it, but Sleep Powder should probably help us out on this end. Alright, I'm just going to start throwing. I'm just going to throw a ball, see if it works. We have 7 currently. So we can use one. Darn. I mean, I could use this opportunity to switch to, like, Bellsprout, Fine Whip it once or maybe twice, then Sleep Powder with the Bellsprout. Oh, I just pressed Sleep Powder. Yeah, I wasted the turn. I could have used to do something else. It woke up, it uses Growl. It didn't actually affect us too much. We would be basically the only reason why it would affect us would be if we were using well, which, you know, we weren't. Right, okay, now that it's asleep again and at lower health, this should do the trick. I don't know why this is the direction I want to go with a nickname, but this Meowth is now called Sam. It's Sam the cat. And it gets placed in box 1. Now, on the downside of it all, Meowth unfortunately is another normal type that suffers from a couple of issues. Namely, it's not that good really. Like, Persian has Slash, which is good. Don't get me wrong, that's great. I am going to go back to Pokemon Center actually. However, at the same time, I'm of the opinion I want it on my team over Beedrill. And yet, and this is primarily because we look at our team. Right, move Pokemon. Behold our team of 1, 2, 3, 4 poison types. I face a singular Kadabra. I'm dead. I'm gonna get swept. That's my logic. I'd rather have normal Pokemon that don't have too many bloody weaknesses other than, you know, the usual suspects, and go from there, you know? We're gonna have to grind Meowth a little bit, but eh. Oh, no, I didn't want to go in that. So, yes. There are other routes we have access 2. Namely, not Saffron, because Saffron is not favored yet. Route 6 is the next route that we can go to through the underground tunnel that exists in Route 5. However, this is Gen 3. Here are our encounters on Route 6. Pidgey. We already caught a Pidgey. Meowth. We just caught a Meowth. Okay, the lowest level 1, but still, it was a Meowth. And then Bellsprout, because we're playing Leaf Green. So there are no encounters to be had on Route 6 until we've got Surf, where we have a 100% chance of level 20 to 40 Slowpokes. I mean, okay, that's fine, you know. We'll just have to beat Koga. Or, with the good wad, we can get our hands on Poliwag Goldeen and Super Wad Nexus Poliwhirl as well. And potential Gyarados that I can't get. Darn. So, what this does mean is that we're actually pretty much done for routes for the moment. Meaning, I'm going to go back to grinding a little bit. I mean, I have the power of going up here. Some of the Pokemon here will be a little bit higher level. Hell, there's a trainer right here that we didn't actually fight. I don't know why I decided to skip this trainer, but hey, you know, turns out there was a use. Meow. Right, okay. So, the thing is, right, we've got Nidoqueen, we've got Ivysaur, 2 real good Pokemon. Let's just not fuck it up, shall we? You know what, having Dig on Nidoqueen would be excellent stab. And it would be a more effective way of dealing with these poison types. Would be. Right, so that small bit of XP given to Meowth. That's how much towards level 11? Not as much. Oh, it has pickup! Oh, you know what? We might not grind you up actually to be comparison. We might just leave you at it as is. So anyway, I do want to... Maybe not on this route. I do want Bellsprout to have more use than it has currently, because we are going to be facing Misty. And the thing is, you know what, let's face Misty. Let's go beat the trainers up in Cerulean Gym. Let's get our second gym badge. I realised I used the same thumbnail as last time, because I put part 3 over instead of having part 2 still written there. And it's like, the point of it is, I'm thinking is, that's the in general thing that we're trying to do, is we're trying to be able to beat up Misty. On the route to Misty, there are a few trainers we can fight. Which is why it's Bellsprout up front and not Ivysaur. So, oh yeah, I need to, Yeah, we'll see. Beedrill's off the team, and Ruff is on the team. You need to remember, Fan Whip's on the fast ball. Oh, it's faster. But Horsey, look at it! No. Obviously, Kingdra's not available, so who cares? The power of a least halfway decent grass type maneuver. No, I prefer Misty Powder. And the thing is, we can't fully evolve Bellsprout until Celadon, because we need access to Leaf Stones. Well, a Leaf Stone. for it to get its full evolution. So we will be able to have Reaping Bell, just not Victory Bell. Oh, it's actually a little under level. Water Sport! Oh god, Goldeen, why? But Fire is now weakened. I don't know why you'd be using a Fire type against Water types, but hey, you do you. And Supersonic. Fuck. Okay, this Goldeen's designed to be more of a nuisance than it could be. But hey, you know. We did it! We beat the trainer! Right. With a currently, well, okay, fine with less on one Pokemon, but that's fine. That is fine. Hello, Misty! Now, we enter battle with Misty and her 2 Pokemon. Natural Cure on both, so that means we can't just status element them because they she switches at all. But we should be fine? Question mark. We are slower. That kind of sucks. But that shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, it's using Harden. Okay, that's fine. Staryu, we beat Staryu. Easy. Easy win. There. And now to deal with the other one. Starmie! Can actually be an issue. I'm gonna Sleep Powder. Yeah, no, using Swift makes perfect sense actually. I'm not surprised it would do that. It going fast means that we guaranteed this done at the very least still. So, you know, this is good. Yeah, okay, yeah, like we win on the next hit unless you use the Super Potion. No, doesn't use Super Potion or regular Potion. Blaze the Leaf again, Ivysaur! Well, we win. With that, we can now safely choose to head on towards the Lieutenant Surge and the Electric Gym, which is a lot more optional than Misty, because the HM allows you to use this Fly, which, you know, less needed unless you really do want to fast travel. And even then, depending on which Pokemon you have, would depend on whether or not you can just, you know, teleport. All Pokemon up to level 30 will now actually listen to me, and we can now cut down trees. Well, once we've got the HM. TMO3 is Water Pulse. It's a decent water type maneuver. It's also not the worst. It's definitely one that you maybe want to put on Pokemon. Especially a water Pokemon if you happen to have one. Like, oh, I don't know, maybe a Gyrados. I'm being reminded of my failures every time I make a move. I'm sad. Oh, actually, while we're in the Pokemon Center, not the person said, it's not an idiot. Has Meowth picked up anything? No, I haven't done it. Well, maybe at some point Meowth will be holding something. Who knows? I don't. So anyways, now we can leave Cerulean for good, which means the thumbnail was kind of pointless. If I knew I wasn't going to be doing too much grinding because of fucking critical hits, I may have done something different. I may have actually drawn a different thumbnail. Shit. Oh well, anyway. We can't head through here into Saffron because the guard won't let us. Won't. So we go here instead. If we had a Nidoran female, as in we didn't evolve it at all, we could trade for a Nidoran male. That's terrible. That's actually terrible. Meanwhile in Pokemon Yellow, that sort of trade was a Cubone for a Machoke, which means the Machoke would evolve into Machamp. Just you get Machamp in Pokemon Yellow, which is cool. Just get your hands on a Cubone. So round about 6, there are no wild Pokemon for us to get our hands on at this time. However, there are still plenty of trainers to fight. Yippee! There aren't many bugs out here. Yeah, no shit. You're down easier time if you want to say wanting a grass type. Or more Pidgeys. I'm making noise with my keyboard. Level 16 Weedle. Some of these bug catchers, man, I don't think they know what they're doing. Oh, another Weedle! And the Cappy. And another bug trainer. Yeah, pardon me. This one actually knowing what it's doing by using a level 20 Butterfree. Thankfully it missed. Ah, here we go. However, wow. Pursuit! It's a relatively weak Dark-type maneuver, but the way it works is that it does more damage if the Pokemon's trying to leave. You're actively pursuing the Pokemon. Two trainers there, let's Ooh, you know what? We can utilize maybe one or two of the... You know what? Let's utilize the Pokemon here a little bit. Get a preferable level 2 while we're here. Behold, a higher level Meowth. Damn it. Technically, this would be our fast encounter, but good old Beach Claws stops us. Sadly. Come on, Clefable, pound that pussy. It was the low-hanging fruit, don't hurt me. But yeah, we basically need access to this water here. So yeah, what am I doing? There's trainers here we can fight. Sadly, we do have to fight these two trainers up front in order to make our way in. First up is this Picnicar. It's done a little bit of damage, but that's fine. Mega Punch will do damage. Whoa. Level 16 Clefable. We need a special attack on it, ideally, but now you know. It's the one downside Mega Punch. There's just a chance of it just missing. Hey, quick hit! I'll take it. I shouldn't be sorry whenever I get it, because in trainer battles, like, damn, twice in a row, Clefable. Oh, you know, actually no, wait, you know what? No, let's have Bellsprout up front, and if I need to switch, I can. I might want to switch, actually. Just body the Spearow. I don't buy that it would be going for a Leer, to be honest. Just pick up the tiny bird and just go Roar! I Actually, Surge, we might actually just go straight on to do, actually, once we got cut. Simply just because we have a ground type in Nidoqueen. As Electric is bad against ground types. We just need to teach it Dig. And that means we don't have to go on to routes, other routes, like Diglett's Tunnel. Might still also do a little bit of that anyway, because we can. Anyway, Vermilion! Team here. We don't have any way of like teleporting back here, but what does this person do again? Oh, no, the Photo Seeker. They're just standing there. And it's like, what's going on here? It's like, so okay, so we can now rematch Pokemon. We can now rematch trainers. That can be useful for grinding. Quality of life feature. Woo. Where's the fan club? There it is. That should be it. We should just need to talk to this guy here. Yes, I want to hear enough. A lot of words about Rapidash. And for doing that, we get a bike voucher. AKA, we're riding the bike. So, right, okay. We now have a faster mode of transportation. Let us go. Well, no, we'll have a faster mode of transportation. We just need to head up Route 6. Back through the tunnel. Oh. See if I find anything. On this bit specifically. Nope, okay. But yeah, back to Cerulean. I know we could probably like beat Sarge up and then do this, as we have to head back up here anyway. But nah, we've got other things we can do before that anyway. Once we have cut, so no, not the Pokemon Center. No. What am I doing? I should be heading to the bike shop. I don't know, my mind just defaults. One bike obtained. Which means now I can press the select button and not sure if I'm a fan of that music. But we now have access to the bike. So, you know. In all of its usefulness. Right, into the Pokemon we go, because let's face it, we now have access to Super Potions. I'll happily take at least a good 10. Also, I'm going to grab some Pokeballs. And since we're in Vermilion, it might be worth getting a couple more Power Light Heals, as we are going to be dealing with electric types in the gym. Anywho's, we can actually head on to Route 11. Ooh, trainer. So there are trainers about, obviously. Oh, yeah. Right. Who's he got? Who has an Ekans? Okay. First up front. Not the best of choices, really, but, you know. We are playing Leaf Green, meaning we have access to Sandshrew on this round. Okay. Also Drowsy. Hey, goody, Glare. Which means paralysis. Hey, look, hey, paralysis. We're lower level than the Ekans. That's a slight issue. I'm gonna use this opportunity to switch to Nido Green. Despite the higher level of the Pokemon, the highest level Pokemon we can actually catch is level 15. So do with that what you will. Hey, Bellspot to level 18. Good stuff. I think I might want like a Fable or Spearow up front. This is just so that I don't have to worry about a stray Psychic maneuver from potential Drowsy encounter. And Drowsy! Okay, level 13 Drowsy. A Psychic type. You know, when there's a bunch of things like, say, oh, I don't know, poison types around, a Psychic type is always nice to have around. Especially one that has confusion. Let us throw our balls. Not the D. Hey! Right. Drowsy, 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 Drowsy. What do we call the Drowsy? I have an idea. Let's call it... Let's go with Kid A. Because the song ends by saying, come on kids. Like in a reference to like Pied Piper and whatnot. So this is Route 11. We've now caught Drowsy. We call it Kid A. We'll look at its nature when we're back at a box alongside Meow. Oh yeah, Meow. We didn't actually look at its nature, did we? Should probably do that, shouldn't we? It's lonely. I didn't pay attention to that. Okay, well, okay. Lonely. Attack up, defense down. That's not too bad on Meow, actually, to be honest. Right, with that, let us leave this area. There is another place we can head into. And that's Diglett's Cave. Now, unfortunately for me, I'm not sure if I have anything that I want to have doing damage to Diglett. Spearow going up front, actually. This is because Spearow won't get wrecked by Dig, so 100% can't be hit by Dig. So if we run around for a little bit, we'll encounter a Diglett, or maybe a Dugtrio. Fun fact, you can actually get a level 28, 29 Dugtrio in yellow, and then sweep Surge very easily. This, however, is a level 16 Diglett. We will throw a peck. Hit Scratch. Now, as you can see, Diglett is rather frail in terms of its overall health, but hey, it's an additional ground type, might be useful against Surge. Jury's out on that one as a whole, but hey, we caught it anyway. So, you know, we did that because, let's face it, it makes sense to do so. Diglett's Cave. Diglett. Caught. Now to call it something. Occupies the same page as Onyx? What the fuck? Okay, whatever. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have a place. Maybe misspelling it, but grand, and we have space for space. Grand Mole! That's right! I've got a Neo Station now! Fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, Grand Mole's actually not a bad card, actually, I'll admit. I've used it to great effect. Anyway, we won't head through Diglett's Cave as a whole at this time, as on Route 2 we'll need cut in order to get back to areas like Pewter, that we'll be able to get to from there. So for now, let's head back to the Pokemon Center. We are now, well, there's only one thing we can do now, and that's the SSN. So, yes. The SSN, this is something. Of course, in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee in Vermilion, you can find Mina the fairy trial captain for whatever reason. That's just a little fun fact there. I'm just looking through, and it's like looking through what you can find, and it's like, yeah. What? Yes, it's SSN as a whole is an area full of trainers. How full of trainers? Well, pretty much all over the place. The SSN in and of itself will have no has a myriad of trainers all around that we'll have to deal with. So yeah, one along to the dock, and this guy will tell us, hey, welcome to the SSN, and off the SSN we go. We might get challenged by bored ones. And so I'm just gonna preemptively, I know what, Spirit can set up for the moment. This person's apparently part of global police, and they're looking for that damn Franco Team Rocket, they are. This room has trainers in. I will switch if I need to. And I think that's be the lowest I'm going to have to use. Youngster Tyler has Needle and Mail. I'll happily attack it with my Spirit. Oh, Poison Point. Oh. That should do it. Do I have anything? I don't know, it's still. Good. Anyway, break. A fighting type maneuver of considerable power. About base 75-ish. We can teach to a Pokemon. Me. Because I called Spearow a Jane, I can actually say like, oh no, it's a reference to Breaking Benjamin. You know, Diary Jane. Instead of, yeah, no, I just had the word Jane in my head because I forgot to send this in the brain sometimes, and then I went and found a rat after that. A little bit of a lesser reason, you know. Neither one female. Wait, okay, well, before I get poison pointed, switch over to... Yeah, switch over to Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen's just the go-to at this point. For when I don't want to send out Ivysaur. I'll be honest, I might want to swap out Bellsprout for a different Pokemon. I don't need both Ivysaur and a Bellsprout, but it is not bad to have. It is a suitable... it's suitable for the instance of I need a grass poison type and Ivysaur died. That's all. That should do it. Level 20. That should mean we'll be getting Spearow now. Indeed we are. This means that it will actually probably be doing a bit better than it has been on the SSN currently. It's Fearow! Yet cozy. And this little child always travels with their Wigglytuff. They never leave home without it. I mean, yeah. This child's got it correct. The Jigglypuff line, I guess Igglybuff line, Gen 2 onwards, is truly something you'd always want. Which is this here? Wigglytuff! Wigglytuffness. I think that child found the Moonstone. Wait, I'd like a cherry pie, please. Thank goodness they're not wishing for a cream pie. Whew. Is this the room I'm thinking of? No, that's gentleman there. Is there a room here that I can use to sleep in? No, that's a trainer. Come on, you insolent pup! Fuck. I'm attacking. I'm being accosted. Someone said help. So yeah, we're a little bit on the low health side when it comes to this one. So but yeah, no. It being adamant means 50 attack. Lovely stuff. Sadly, we need maybe like some better maneuvers. We'll swap over to Ivysaur. It's using focus energy. I'm gonna sleep powder it, so it can't do anything. Right. Now that's sorted, let's go about this fight normal. Let's go about this fight in a normal manner. Oh, you know, we could just miss. That works too. You see, Nido and Mel, I have taken your critical hit and used it against you. I think it's disingenuous to say, like, oh, recent Pokemon game is bad. Like, I honestly think Scarlet and Violet got dealt bad hand when If you try to make an open world game on Switch, you need to optimize it, in my opinion. Because you gotta make sure that it's guaranteed that it's not going to have any issues. Because the moment there's an issue, people are gonna be like, "Whoa, what the fuck? There's issues." We'd like to take a short rest. Okay, so yeah, this win we can take a short rest in, which heals our team. Okay, good. We just tore that trainer there. Lovely stuff. Which means we can go about into every single other room, do our stuff there, and... spend our time making sure we're not screwing ourselves up. It's a Growlithe! Growlithe has a timber. Oh, we only hit twice. Boo. Oh, never mind. We've been warned. I am not giving this Growlithe an opportunity. Missed. Oh, they used war. Oh, okay. Why did I Mega Kick? It's just ruining my entire team! Alright, let's just jump to it then. Oliver, come on out. Everyone gets Shuttle experience! Yay! That makes sense. It's pride! I'm this little horsey. No. It goes fast in favorites. There's not favorite. I'm using favorite. It used there. I was very Cerulean different, you sailor. I take it. Level up for James there. I'll bounce about, and it was Stun Spore. I'm relying on some Right. And a tentacle! It is our poison. And if we had Drowsy on the team, it would do stuff. That's how good our final was doing. Let's go for Supersonics. Alright, let's see. Ballspot. Where's Ballspot? There it is. Evolves at level 21. Actually, not that far off. There's still one. We need to basically, because until Cerulean, we can basically be like, okay, do we want it to get to a level where it's able to learn like the acid or laser leaf? That's the question we're gonna have to ask ourselves at a later point. Oh, we've been constricted while we're wrapping it. Oh, no, we miss. How much power is in WAP? The fact that it misses is kinda shit. On the bright side, we can't get hit with poison by poison types. And what I say about sailors and battling? But they do it while standing on their hands? Oh. Level 21 Shell Guard. Oh man. Oh, fine, look. We one shot. Sailor Leonard has been bested. He likes feisty kids like the It's Sailor Nonce. He likes them feisty kids. That's one thing I definitely don't like about this current generation of how to say things. Like the PDF file thing. Like, just call them pedophile, unless that somehow gets censored on social media these days, in which case just call them nonces. It's real easy. Let me use you an example of an example sentence of this. Jimmy Savile was a nonce. See? So easy. If YouTube decides to remove this stream at all in any way, shape or form, then we've learnt our lesson. Yeah, so simple. Oh god, I forgot. It's using its spam smoke screen. Ah, my eyes. I can't see where I'm meant to whip. Yeah. Oh, I still hear anyway. Hooray! Do 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 do. I lost it. Well, you know the rules. How is I am. It'd be useful. TM44 West. We could use the West right now, actually. Even our sailors have Pokemon too. Wow, of course. Where did you didn't? It's a tentacle. I have one fine weapon in Bowser's left. Ooh, why did it find? Oh, PP up. Oh, lovely. Well, anywho, need a queen. I might as well get my hands on. Hands on Weaving Bell at the very least, but I need something that can deal with. Yeah, level 21, which means it's going to evolve into Weaving Bell. stuff. TM-wise, we could be giving a Weeping Bell West. We can also give it Cut, which means it'd be what I'd have on the team for cut purposes. Which means we don't need Beedrill at the moment, in the slightest. Like, Weeping Bell stat line wise as well, like, quite a nice physical Pokemon actually. Victory Bell obviously gets like much better in terms of its attack stats, so it's able to utilise them better. Oh, Rapid Spin! No, my spikes! My Stealth Rock! I knew I shouldn't have set all that up. Obviously, I didn't set any of that up. This is Gen 1. Well, Kanto. Right, okay, let's think. Where's Drowsy? All types. Oh wait, I've been looking at it from yellow perspective. Oh god, okay, so some of these things might be wrong then. But Drowsy has quite high special defense. Ooh. Hypno is a thing. Like Drowsy, for example, gets Headbutt, Poison Guard, Meditate, Psychic at 31, it falls at level 26, and it still gets Psychic but a few levels higher than that. So if we really want to utilise a Psychic type Pokemon, we have got access to one. Do we want to use that one particularly? Anyway, yep, Bellsprout is now doing its evolution thing into the Weeping Bell. And if we want to evolve it again, we'll have to get to Celadon and give it a Leaf Stone. Of course, when we get to Celadon, we'll be getting our hands on an Eevee, because of course we will be. Right, okay, seeing as these sailors primarily have water types, we'll send out Ivysaur, because Bellsprout, Weeping Bell now has a lack when it comes to the fine reps. You, sir? Hello, stranger. Sees man with some chat. All my Pokemon from the sea. Yeah, perfect. Where's the leaf go? Huh, I really do guess what you're thinking about in some ways. It's a tentacle looking to tempt me with a call. I don't know what I'm saying. Clearly. I've clearly gone mad, ladies and gentlemen. Who'd have thought that what would mentally break me was a Magikarp dying in a Nuzlocke? Shoulder! But one thing I'm going to have to keep in mind is that I'm going to be heading towards a Gary battle when I'm done with fighting with various trainers here. Yeah, pardon me. Because this floor is done, then we'll have the second floor and all that, so there's a lot to do in this, and it's a nice little collection of trainers, really. So, yeah, obviously I should probably be using a team that's of a good level. This guy has a Machop. So we break from the rigmarole a little bit. Level cap supposedly for Surge is 24 because this is a fire red leaf team, leaf green team of Voltorb, Pikachu, and Raichu. Makes sense, actually. Shockwave is a thing that he has that never misses, as well as Sonic Boom, which deals a guaranteed 20 points damage. Like Zyzatoss right there just did guaranteed 20 damage because of how the it works. The damage is done based on the level of Pokemon that is using it. So at most it can be as level 100. Therefore, the most amount of damage you can ever do is 100. It's consistent, but not necessarily the best, you know. Alright, that's this bit of the SSN cleared, and we cleared this row as well. So let's heal up. And the stairs up this way and down this way is a kitchen. A lovely kitchen area. I don't really think there's any trainers here. There's no really. But then we go up here to the second floor. Lovely stuff. And if we head out here, we end up on the dock. But anyways, if I think we're done with fighting trainers, then we don't need to go into these rooms. But this guy shows us a Snorlax. Okay. Right, then in this room, trainers, a fisher and a gentleman. But Dale here, utilising a Goldie, as it were. See, the thing is, Ivysaur may not be super effective against Surge, but at least persists the electric maneuver, so although the Shockwave will never miss, we will be taking the least amount of damage from it. So if you want to respect level caps, his highest is his level 24 Raichu in this game. Now if playing yellow it'd be about level 28, but it'll be his sole Pokemon. Like I say, level 29 Dog Trio really does take care of a Raichu real easily, but obviously that's in yellow when mechanics were a lot more simple. Actually, while we murdered this Goldie, we should look more in the direction of Blue, who has Pidgeotto again, who now his Abra is evolved into Kadabra and has Kinesis, Disabled, Teleport and Confusion. Yeah, just base 120 special attack Confusion. Oh, that's fun. K and the Charming. So, am I fucked? Will be a sensible question to be asking. And the answer is maybe. Ooh, another item. An Asperberry. Okay. So I can't rely on necessarily on like Fearow doing a good job. Now the good news is that Kadabra is physically weak. Meaning a good, strong physical attack that hits it for 6 will be the way to go. I have chosen poorly on my Pokemon here. I'm going to now be switching. The Queen's got this one. And we get a bit of Stardust. Yeah. A friendly reminder that, hey Gems, you can't unmon them. I can't believe I saw you at the party. Huh. Obviously not, I wasn't there. Last Dawn and her bat. I gotta say, I do like me having some good physical attacking there. I wish I had like Drill Peck or Fly at this point. And then comes Pikachu. Switch in. Oh goody! It's gone 2 instances of it off. We may just be fucked out of being able to actually hear at all, ever. Hey! Weeping Bell, why did I ever... Oh, fuck, it's paralysed. And the next attack, which we could use actually to try and set up on stuff. There's 2 more rooms. Inside this room is a child and a bloke, and in this room we'd see there'd be 2 people, but they're standing in such a way where it's like, I don't think we need to worry about them. There's no item there, so well, there might be a hidden one, but let's heal. It's this room. Right, like I said, with Gary, his team is now stronger, so we need to be more careful. And I can't just send out any old Pokemon against the Kadabra now, which really sucks in a way, but yeah, you know, it's how it is. Maybe I should actually go into the TMs and teach Dig to Nidoqueen now. It'll be useful. And it'll be more useful than ever having Mega Kick. It would be at this point. See, we just pop it on its head and it goes into it. It's like we're adding it into the mind. The mind requires sustenance. So, are we able to put water pulse on anything? Oh, we can put on Clefable. So Clefable might... I'm gonna have to go in Clefable now, aren't I? Shit. Brow. So I'm of the opinion I need to level up Clefable a bit. Oh, so when you think that is actually a double battle kind of scheme, I should probably do that. Which means I'm actually going to leave the SSN. Because, yeah. See, if we're trying to counteract the level 20 Charmeleon with Clefable, what I'm going to need is it to be higher level. Now, where's a good place to fight something with this new water move I've taught it? That's right, Diglett Cave. We're just going to go in here and see what we can do, because obviously Dark Trios will just run from. Oh wait, no, a Winter Trap is a thing. Potentially. Oh no. Level 20 Diglett. That'll do. And it's using Growl! Ha! Water Pulse! Doesn't kill. Didn't kill. Ooh. It's special defense than I thought it did. But you know, it's going to keep using Growl, so that's fine by me. I'll take it. They love using Growl. I think the AI is thinking, this attack is too high. Growl. Even though I have a water move. Sadly, all of the various moves that will be best on Clefable won't be Stab. Shame. But we take it. Ooh, 8! Ah! Ow! Diglett in this gen has magnitude at this point. Thankfully, I only did like much. That's not the worst actually. We don't want to get hit by a magnitude 10. 100% we don't want to get hit by a magnitude 10. That would be death. Which means they probably don't actually have dig. That's not a bad thing. So that's not a good thing, because magnitude can hurt. Level 21. Oh, never mind, it's using dig. Well, since it wants to dig a hole, I guess I can switch to my... Oh, fucking arena trap. Oh, right. Well, it's going first, so we can see how bad this goes. Oh, okay. We live these. Now we super potion. See, and that's the issue with grinding on Diglets. Arena trap. Okay, we're guaranteed to win next time. Sweet. It digs, we take the damage, we roll a pulse, and win! And I get to be all smiley. As smiley as I can be. Ooh, yes, yeah. Arena trap is the only downside to that idea. But, hey, we can always go up here onto about 11. Use Mega Punch and a bunch of things. Use Drowsies we can fight. Does mean that maybe I want to have No, Mega Punch disabled. No, I have to rely on Pound. I don't even need Encore because it's just gonna keep using disable. Anyway, do. Ooh, pardon me, and Sanctuary! Ink of Fable to level 20, I think is the goal at the moment. Wish we didn't lose Magikarp in a way. Ain't it fun having a Pokemon that you're trying to grind where it actually is able to kill the Pokemon you're using and it gets a decent amount of experience and you don't feel like you're at risk of dying immediately? Truly, Magikarp is shite. It just is. Let's see, if I start with Nidoqueen, body the Pidgeotto, then body the Kadabra before it gets to do anything. So like, even though this is basically the backup strat for Chameleon, actually using a lot of pulse on it. Because obviously, yeah, Nidoqueen, if Nidoqueen can body everything, that'd be good. That'd be really, really good. Oh, it pounded me terrible. I'll pound you back. A good old bit of pounding in the morning. I make myself be like this sometimes, I swear. Yep, I'm truly too far gone. How long are we going for? 2 hours! Oh, we've gone over 2 hours at some point. That's cool. Means it's been a productive morning. As productive as it can be. I should probably give a proper review about Mania. I think Mania was alright. Overall wise, between the both nights, I'd say solid 7 out of 10 Mania, to be honest. Had its moments of greatness and its moments of shiteness, like most of them, but doesn't have anything that makes me go, but has enough where it's like, nah, it's not great. And it can be brought down to some of the matches were just alright and all good. Which means there was no outright stinkers in my eyes. Like, no match was truly abhorrently bad. Because what there was of Cena Cody, I enjoyed. And then there was the finish. The finishing moments. Which sadly might be the only part people will remember. Level 20, which is what I wanted. So, there we go. Only other thing I can do with this team at the moment maybe is wind up health. And we're getting a Patcher Berry out of it. Lovely. Which, you know, we could do, but... right, I'll head to a Pokemon Center, heal, go back... Oh, actually no, I can head back onto the SSN, heal, and then fight Gary. In doing so, will net us access to the room with Cut, which will then, once we've got, will despawn the SSN, and we will no longer be able to go on it. Which will be a shame, but it's how it is. It's how it works. So yeah, starting with Nidoqueen should hopefully just be Body Slam Pidgeotto, Body Slam Dabwa, Body Slam Raticate, and hope to God Poison Point doesn't happen. In a way, because we don't want Raticate to be stronger, do we? Right, so step 1, Body Slam the Pidgeotto. Just grab the bird and go bush. Damn it, Sand Attack went off. God damn it. Well, okay, we might not actually Body Slam everything properly. So there's a chance we could just miss now. That's great. Yeah, in comes Kadabra. What we want is Body Slam to hit. Alright, we're going to utilise Dig now. I'm somehow digging in a boat. We tie on speed. Everyone missed. We missed. We missed. Oh, that singular Sand Attack is ruining everything. Hey, we'd say no more. We can use Body Slam next time. No! Stop missing! Stop mid-Body Slam! And hit! Thank you! Holy shit! Right, now it's just a Raticate. Please, for the love of God, hit it! Oh, fuck's sake. I'm gonna have to switch. Yay! Right, it hit. Good. And it's paralysed. Double good. Yeah, we're gonna switch, I think. I think we'll switch now, yeah. You know, I'd rather have a Pokemon that isn't about to get wrecked by Hyper Fang. It's hitting every time! Ah, fuck you, game. No, go on. Now I've got to heal instead of just going for the water pulse. Darn. No, not Pokemon. I want to heal. They missed the Melclaw. Good. Right, now we water pulse and win, hopefully. And Growling. Perfect. We're gonna win these. Hyper Fang is scary, man. It's a base 80 move on a Pokemon with decent enough attack where it's like, and stab. And it's just like, oh no. Moment really when it comes to it. Right, that's blue dealt with. Callan. Oh, okay, that's something fish. So our next fight is Surge. And of course there's the various Pokemon before Surge that we can fight as well. So anyways, we get ourselves, this guy is busy being seasick. You're captain of a ship and you are seasick. We get HMO1, meaning we now have cut. Meaning we can now do all the various cuttings that we decided to. And as we leave the ship, off it goes. So, more adventures for those on the ship elsewhere, i.e. the Johto region, maybe even Hoenn. Maybe even to the Savvy Island, since this is the generation that has them added to Kanto. That's a thing. And off we go. Back to the Pokemon Center. Ow. Oh, bless me. Oh, this side's happening today. That's fun. Right, okay. Any items on the site? Nope, okay. Right. HM. So they in the team case? Yeah, they are. HMO1 cut. Base 50 power. So it's not a bad move actually on paper. It's a HM that you can teach your Pokemon, and if it comes down to it, you can use it, and it can be decent enough for what you want out of it. Anyway, the gym is over here. Meowth has a use. Cuts down the tree. Welcome to the gym. Now, before we do anything else, let's just sort it out. You know what? But let's save our dig PP for a little bit. Oh, a few trainers here we can fight. You know, it's lovely. It's good to have. See, this is the thing about needing Paralyze ideally. So, while that one's defeated, welcome to this puzzle. You have to find a switch, and then what should be the case is that one of the adjacent ones will have the second switch. No, I just... Hey! There's a trainer in front, might as well have to deal with that. No! Okay, game, I'll switch. That M looks very squished on the name bit there, doesn't it? Oh no, I wanted to paralyze. Make sure these guys are healed because they might need to be used in the fight. Then we'll switch over to Nidoqueen up front. Hi. Hello, Surge. I am here to fight you. Turns out it mentions a war. We don't know what war, but he was in a war. Now, they are faster, so a little bit of damage, but hey, it went for tag on instead of like Sonic Boom. And obviously don't want to use Thunder Wave. No, Shockwave, not Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave will just guarantee power. Pardon me, by the way. Level 25 for me! Pika Pika. Just digging a hole, and we're digging a hole, and we're digging a hole, and we're letting Pikachu set up a double team. This is a bad idea. Digging a hole, and the murdering Pokemon through the power of digging this hole. Hey, Static! We love Static. It's such a fun ability to have to fight against. Good, poison point means it's on a timer. Dig is now unreliable to no end. Fucking full heal user. Really? Get body slammed. And now we're both paralyzed. I said that didn't mean anything. Nidoqueen sweep! And that's the last time I'll be able to say that for a gym fight 4. And that's the one and only time I can say that for a gym fight with Nidoqueen for a bit, most likely, as other than all the various sprouts we now have, next gym is Cerulean and the various grass types, which obviously benefit against a ground type like Nidoqueen. We have the Thunder Badge now. Helps up on our speed. We can use Fly as well. That's a Team Fight 4, which contains Shockwave. So yeah, with that, we have now done all that we need to within Vermilion. Now we can head. Now we can actually head back towards Pewter through Diglett Tunnel, Diglett Cave, whatever, doesn't matter. The point being, though, is we definitely want to have like Ivysaur up front for that one, or Bells, or we can go one of the two, because we will encounter Diglets, and maybe the occasional Dugtrio. And they're going to want to murder us quite well. We'd be able to get a few things. We could get the Flash HM from Professor X's aid if we've got the right amount of Pokemon sorted out at this point. There's also the old Amber in Pewter, but that's less needed. Hello, are you an aid? Yeah, you are. Did he look for you around about too? Yeah, that's there to helpfully tell you. By the way, you want to go get Flash. So I guess we'll do that. We can do that. Next time. Next time, we'll go through Diglett's tunnel, grab Flash, because they might as well grab it. Whether we use it or not is a different matter entirely. Don't know if I've Pokemon I want to burden with having a move like Flash on it, but it will make us getting through Rock Tunnel much more easier. It just will. Not only that, but we'll be heading towards Celadon and all the various stuff there. So, if you did like what you see, then you can always subscribe, check out the other stuff on the channel, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.